What's up, everybody? Zeke here from Zeke Fishing Pro, and today I'm going to talk to you guys all about this book right here. This is the Oregon Sport Fishing Regulations for 2021. Everything that is in here is the fishing regulations for Oregon, and I'm going to talk to you guys all about it, so stay tuned. So you can get these at about any fishing store for free in Oregon. These are all of the regulations for any body of water on the Oregon coast or a river, pond, anywhere, lakes, any body of water in Oregon. These are the regulations right here. So if I flip all the way to the back, we can see, I'm going to show you guys the first native fish species here. So we have the rainbow trout, red band trout. I can't read that far. Let's take a look at this. Coastal cutthroat trout, west slope cutthroat trout, Chinook salmon, Coho salmon, kokanee, sockeye spawning colors, sockeye pre-spawning colors, steelhead, bull trout, pike minnow, bull trout, migratory, and white sturgeon and green sturgeon. So those are all the native fish species we have here in Oregon. So if I flip over, then we get to the introduced fish species. So I'll go right down the list. We have largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, yellow perch, walleye, American shad, striped bass, black bullhead, channel catfish, brook trout, brown trout, lake trout, Atlantic salmon, black crappie, red ear sunfish, and bluegill. So we got quite the fish species here in Oregon, but all of these are introduced, and all of these are native. So Oregon mostly has salmon and trout. If you round it down, it's just salmon and trout is most of the species here in Oregon. Now, if I flip the page all the way to the back, we come to this page. These are the regulations for clams and crabs. This picture right here is a Dungeness crab, and as you can see, how to identify a male or female. A female underside is a lot more wide, whereas the male's underside is a lot more narrow. So female, male. And the size limit, I don't know if you guys can read that. Right there. The size measurements for a legal keeper Dungeness crab in Oregon is let me see, 5 3/4 inches. So the shell, as you can see, the shell has to be 5 3/4 inches. So that means that's like this big, and that's excluding the legs. So that's like this big of a crab. That's a big crab. So that's a lot of meat. So up here we have clams. Most of the time when we're collecting clams, if any of you have seen my some of my previous videos, it was a while back when we went beachcombing on Coos Bay, we found a lot of little neck clams, and I found one cockle clam, but I'm not sure about all the rest of these. So then if I flip a couple pages back, we come to this part of the book. This is Chinook and Coho Salmon Identification. So one of my subscribers and viewers, namely my aunt, Auntie Ruth, she asked me the question of what does stocked mean when you're fishing for trout and salmon and steelhead? So I decided that I'll answer that question right now. So as you can see, the bottom picture right here, this picture, the back fin of this salmon is clipped. In this picture, it is not. So what that means is, in this picture, because the fin is not clipped, it's a wild salmon, steelhead, or trout. In this picture, because the fin is clipped, that means it's a hatchery. Hatcheries do that to identify that it's stocked. So that's what stocked means, that it's hatchery, that the back fin is clipped. And then we have, this is a Chinook or king salmon. We like to call them Chinook salmon. They've got really black mouths, different type of tail. This is a Coho salmon. They got more of a whitish, gummy mouths, and yeah. So I thought that I'd answer that question for you, Auntie Ruth. So hope that answers your question. Then if I flip this over, we come to the Rockfish Identification. Let me see. Select ground fish species. So these are all the rockfish that we have on the Oregon coast. I've actually never been on a charter or ocean charter. I've never caught a rockfish, although that's been on my bucket list for a long time. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see that. But anyway, we have all different types of rockfish here. And as you can see, this one down here, it's prohibited, no harvest at any time. So there are specific types of rockfish. This one is the yellow eye rockfish that are not allowed. And there's ones that are 1 per day, 3 per day. There's a lot of different regulations. So if any of you watching this video live here in Oregon, and if you wanted some clarification on what this book is, hope this video is a little bit of helpful information for you guys. So that is everything in this book right here, the Oregon Sport Fishing Regulations for 2021. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.